Oh, hold on 2 seconds. I'll be straight with you guys. Sorry about this. Okay, sorry about that. We're rolling now. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your emergency meeting. Coventry City versus Manchester United in the FA Cup semi-finals, where Manchester United are through to the FA Cup final, but by the skin of their teeth, cruising, being 3-0 up, and going to extra time and a penalty shootout to make the score 3-3 and Manchester United to win the shootout 4-2. While you are watching live, any Manchester United fans, let me know how you're thinking. Are you happy or are you absolutely fuming like what I am? To me today, that was like a defeat. Coventry absolutely. Good evening to you, F1 fan gamer. Coventry were superb. Okay, the character they showed to get back into that game was just unreal. All right, mates, this whole weekend has been absolutely mental, to be honest. Aberdeen versus Celtic was crazy. Oh, was it, Jamie? What was the score in that game, mate? Of course, like I just feel so emotionally drained. But any Manchester United fans, like I said, let me know how you're feeling. Are you happy or are you unhappy? While you're watching live, make sure you do subscribe because I'm a Manchester United fan and I do loads of Manchester United videos on this channel. And also, I do player ratings, I do match reactions, previews as well. I review football shirts, and please subscribe to my football channel as well. That is pinned on top of the live chat. But I am absolutely fuming with that performance today. That was nowhere near sustainable. But, Mr. Joshy J, you won the game. You got through on the penalty shootout. You're through to the FA Cup final. So you should be happy. You should be back in the ball thrilled. You should be delighted for the players. Far from it. That was absolutely shameful, disgraceful. Hang your heads in shame, you absolute bottle jobs. But you didn't mess up, Mr. Joshy J. You got the job done. And what? And what? Yeah? Nowhere near sustainable. After being 3-0 up, you literally get back to 3-3. Nowhere near good enough. And any fans happy about that? Well, I'm baffled if you're happy with that because I'm sure not because this is a disgrace. We're Manchester United Football Club and we almost completely screwed that up. Nowhere near acceptable for the standards of this football club. And Admiral Glazer there in the stands, I hope you're fucking proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of the damage you've done these last 10 years or so. Pack your bags, get out. Take the bald frauds with you as well. Eric Ten Hag, get out. But, Mr. Joshy J, you're through to the final. You should be happy about that. The bald frauds won you trophy last season. You should back him. You should be happy. This and that. He's got to go. His football is pragmatic and a disgrace. Honestly, absolutely seething. Hi, Josh. Coventry should be happy for their incredible efforts. Unlucky as they were far better. Oh, mate, honestly, they took that opportunity in extra time. They would have won the game, and they were so unlucky with that offside. But VAR got it right. It was offside. The penalty, look, I'm not crying about the penalty because Aaron Wan-Bissaka clearly touching his hand. But, Mr. Joshy J, VAR is against us and all that. I mean, you want to use that as an excuse, fair enough, but I'm most certainly not, because his hands literally touched the ball. So the referee had to give Coventry a penalty, otherwise they would have been robbed. So no, I'm not going to complain about it. But the offsides call, VAR got spot on. So yeah, happy about that. But come on, you're playing Coventry City, who are in the Championship. Not no disrespect to Coventry, but how on earth can you be 3-0 up and then going back to 3-3? It's nowhere near good enough, honestly. It's just like now for Manchester United, where do we go from here? Because I tell you, we are not winning that FA Cup final against Man City. Man City will batter us if we allow them so much fucking time and space like we did with Coventry today. That was criminal. If there was a football jail, all them players should be locked up for the night in custody. They really should be put into custody for that. That is absolutely shameful. And the players celebrating that today, Hoyland is celebrating the winner. You should be ashamed of yourself. The whole player should be ashamed. But Mr. Joshy J, they should be happy that they won on the penalty shootout. Look, I didn't even celebrate the win because to me, that feels like a defeat. It's as simple as that. Absolutely. These players just show absolutely no shame whatsoever because they don't care about this badge. All they care about is the fucking money, getting paid the fucking big bucks. That's all they bloody care about. Dear me. Absolutely disgraceful. And if I was them players, I'd have them in a meeting tomorrow morning and say, right, your break is cancelled. You can do some fucking extra training sessions to only get over the line against a championship side is pitiful, honestly. I certainly did not celebrate that penalty shootout win. But, Mr. Joshy J, you're not a true fan if you don't celebrate the win. Oh, shut up. Get in the bin, yeah? Seriously, get in the bin. And La Basara, let's have it right here. Why on earth should us Manchester United fans be happy with that? Just getting over the line against the championship side. Do me a favour. Seriously. But, Mr. Joshy J, you have to give the team credit for not losing the shootout. Why should I give this team credit? I'm giving them no credit whatsoever. Instead, I'm calling them out for that disgraceful collapse in the second half. Once Coventry scored that goal, I just knew that they were going to get back into the game because I know this team too well. Honestly, just absolutely. This team, once they concede, the confidence just goes. And they could have won the game in extra time when that shot just hit the crossbar. Mind you, number 8 hit the crossbar as well in extra time, so he could have scored a second goal in the game. I honestly thought number 8 was good again. He was another one who can take credit. Kobe Mainu. I mean, why the fuck did the Bulls Gruld take Kobe Mainu off? Because what happened when we took Kobe Mainu off? They started fucking scoring them goals. I mean, it's just disgraceful, honestly. I'm absolutely seething about that. But you need to be happy you won the game. You should be happy. Why on earth should I be happy with these players, right? They don't deserve the fans' happiness. They deserve all the criticism they can get. But the PR channels, they won't call them out. I mean, look at Goldbridge. Yet again, blaming the players for not blaming the bald fraud. I mean, it sums that channel up in a nutshell because that channel is paid by the football club to be a PR channel. But Mr. Joshy J, you're only saying that for your own PR. Oh, again, get in the bin, yeah? Whoever thinks that, get in the fucking bin, yeah? Seriously, there's no PR on this channel. I just come out flat out and say it how it is. You may like it, great. If not, cry. I don't care. Generally, do not care. It's as simple as that. Number 10 was yet again piss poor. Oh, he was, mate. Honestly, Alcy Gaming and Vlogs. The Coventry goal should have stood as well. I mean, it was fine margins, but I believe VAR got it just spot on. But yeah, number 10 is absolute. Honestly, how on earth he missed that opportunity? I have no idea. But where on earth do we go as a football club from here? We got so much rebuilding to do. It's unbelievable. And Sir Jim must have absolutely wanted to tear his hair out. And he had to endure watching that rubbish after running the London Marathon today. It's just like nowhere near acceptable, honestly. You're playing for one of the biggest football clubs in the world, and you're absolutely letting this badge down players. It's nowhere near acceptable for the magnitude in this football club. We are elite, well, so called elite. We're not so much elite these days, but on paper, we are one of the biggest football clubs in the world, one of the world's most famous football clubs, and we're not acting like it because we had owners who just neglected the stadium. They not cared about the team. The recruitment has been absolutely abysmal by Ed Woodward and Richard Arnold. So I'm so glad we got a new technical director in 21 cuts his ears at the Coventry players when the winning penalty went in. There, he thinks he's a big man. Another reason why 21 needs to fuck off out this football club. I don't care how good he's been recently. He's been playing a bit better, but if you do that, the exit's that way. It's as simple as that. Our owners are worse than the Glazers. Yeah, I agree, F1 fan gamer. I completely agree with you. I mean, your owners have completely destroyed your football club in 18 months, from the Glazers have destroyed us in 10 years. But both of them absolute clowns, mate. And Clown Lake Out, yeah? Big up Johnny Minerals, who is Clown Lake Out. And Eunice talks football. They show no messing around here. United cannot get any worse. I agree, Jamie. If you're new to my channel, make sure you are subscribing because I am a Manchester United fan. I do player ratings, I do match reactions, I do previews, and yeah, loads of Manchester United videos. So if that's your sort of thing, please hit the subscribe button. It'd be much appreciated. But now I have no idea where we go from here because we're probably going to get embarrassed in the final. But Mr. Joshy J, don't write off the game just yet. I tell you what, we will get battered if we defend like that against Man City because you cannot afford to allow Haaland, Alvarez, Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, all that space because they will have an absolute field day against us whenever they play us. So I think the final's in June, isn't it? Beginning of June. But either way, prepare for an annihilation. We will get hammered. But Mr. Joshy J, stop being negative. Be realistic about your football club. I am being realistic, okay? Does any Manchester United fans honestly believe we have a chance against Man City in that FA Cup final? Because I honestly don't. No way. I think we'll get absolutely hammered tonight. Well, not tonight, in the final. 115 charges for a reason. Yeah, we're still waiting to see what happens on that one. As bad as Chelsea are, they should have been. Hold on, I'll just read that in a second. As bad as Chelsea are, they should have been awarded with a pen against City for blatant handball. But yet again, the officials and the PGMOL keep sucking them off. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, VAR is absolutely trash at times, but when it works good, it does its job. It's not always the issue, though. It's the clowns who are running it. They are part of the problem. The ball trawled is lucky. Oh, honestly, Hayden Cox. How many times have we said it this season? It's like rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. How many times I said we've got over the line this season? I couldn't care less how many times we got over the line in the ball trawled has a highest winning percentage than Sir Alex Ferguson. Couldn't care less because we are on course to finish in our lowest position ever in the Premier League table. So that's another reason why to bin him off. But he won a trophy last season and he's in the final this season, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Yeah? Absolutely had enough of the ball fraud. His pragmatic football, his boring football, sideways passing. He's an absolute bully. No wonder why the players are down to tools on him. Honestly, just a joke. Madueke is my most hated player after this week. Yeah, I don't doubt it, F1 fan gamer. Don't blame you, mate. What he did was a disgrace, nowhere near sustainable for your football club. And if I was your football club, I would spin him off, honestly. Everton did play better than Forest, but they should have had at least one of those pens. Oh, did they play today? Did they? Because I think they're playing today, weren't they? Chelsea arguing over taking a pen when you're 4-0 up. It's mad. Yeah, I know Chelsea gaming and vlogs. Nowhere near sustainable. My subscriber in the live chat, F1 fans CFC 1905, aka F1 fan gamer, was fuming at that because there's no need for that. You're cruising, you're winning the game. Oh, Everton beat Forest 2-0. Oh, that's a big win for the Toffees. That really is. Well done to Everton. But yeah, so much problems to sort out. It's not going tonight, but we will get the job done, I believe. With Ineos, if we can get the right back in with Ineos, we will get the job done and rebuilding this football club. But it's going to take time, really. I think realistically, you're looking at a time scale of 3 to 5 years, or maybe 5 to 7 years before we got a team what plays well, what gels well together. Because even when we do get new players and that, it's going to take time for the team to gel. But my only concern is with this new technical director, Jason Wilcox. He brings in a lot of younger generation players. I really don't want us to go down the same path as Chelsea. Keep bringing in these young kids, getting rid of mostly experienced players and bringing in some youngsters because we will never get anywhere as a football club if we did that. It's like if we had a team of older generation players and how any youngsters will never get anywhere as a football club. So to be successful, you need a squad depth of having some younger generation players and some experienced players as well. So the rising stars can train off of the experienced players. That a lot of these experienced players just do not have the minerals to be at this football club because they don't care about the football club. Like I said, all they care about is getting paid the big bucks. Oh, I'm on big bucks. I only perform when I want to. Well, whatever players do in that, what I don't care how many it is, dock their wages, yeah? Be ruthless as a football club and dock their fucking wages. Because I absolutely hate some of these players. I really do. They're just jarring to watch. The day Thiago Silva leaves, it will hopefully kill me. I mean, when he goes, mate, your football club is in the shitter until you find a proper leader. Because when others are fucked off down the tunnel, he's been the leader. He cares about your football club. Hello, all. Right, you're out of here faster, Corey. You can say, but, mate. I'm not having that. You're out of here. Get out of here. Seriously. Bosh! You're out of here faster, Corey. You say, but. Yeah, what a weird channel name. I'm not hanging that. I saw that City handball live, and how are the refs that blind that none saw that? Yeah, yeah, I know, Jamie. Crazy, mate. Absolutely crazy. Dear me. My team were bottle jobs against Atalanta and Palace. Even Liverpool win all their remaining matches. I know the title is over. City will win all theirs. More than likely, AFC Gaming and Vlogs, because they never lost their final last 5 games of the season. History has told they always win their last 5 games. So I just can't see them losing it now. I really can't. I mean, it's a shame for the rest of the Premier League because it'd be nice on this title race continuing. But if they do drop points, wow, absolutely unbelievable. I mean, they weren't great yesterday, were they? But they still found a way getting over the line. Mind you, Chelsea wasted so many chances. I mean, Nicholas Jackson, goodness me, Chelsea should look into maybe replacing Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson is absolutely unbelievable how bad he is at finishing. It's terrible. I'm too used to it by now. Disappointed, but not surprised. I mean, your team was doing so well, but I think in the end, mate, they just ran out of steam. You know, where Klopp likes to play that high pressing, it's a lot to do for 38 games during the Premier League season. Spurs are doing terrible as a recent. Yeah, I know. Ange Postecoglou will be worried about that. What did you do when Coventry scored that penalty to equalise? I went every fucking time. We always give away penalties in the 90th fucking minute because it happened against Chelsea. We gave away penalties in the 90th minute. It happened against another side. Just not sustainable, is it? Giving away these penalties in the 90th minute. I say a lot of people been thinking, oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was hard done by VAR and that. But to me, it had to be given because it did hit his hand. The rules say you have to give the penalty, so no complaints by me. But you're not a true fan. If you think the opposition should get a penalty, Mr. Joshy J, I'm only going by as a neutral precising. I would say that to any other team. If I think it was a penalty, then I'll say yes, 100% it's a penalty because I'm honest with myself. I went mad yesterday when Southampton conceded in the last minute. Don't blame you, Hayden Cox. Your team are absolute bottle jobs, mate. Honestly, bottle jobs. 115 best player has been Michael Owen. Look at how many decisions have gone in their favour. I sorry, best player has been Michael Oliver. Sorry, yeah. I completely agree. I mean, Michael Oliver is so controversial, isn't he? Let's hang it right. He's absolutely controversial as anything. There, but a lot of referees are corrupt, mate. FA are corrupt. UEFA, FIFA, absolutely corrupt. Just, I don't trust any of them. They like to rig results. They like to make football a laughing stock at times. They really do. And I've absolutely had enough. How can the Bulls rule to call that an achievement winning on penalties when he was 3-0 up? Because he's deluded, mate. But yeah, you also have loads of fans backing him because they've been infested into PR bollocks by the Mutant channel, the United Stand, the Stretford's Paddock, the United View. Them channels need to take a big responsibility for investing so much PR bollocks into our fan base. I've absolutely had enough of it. And that performance today, no one is getting a free pass, okay? They're just not. It's a disgrace. I feel totally embarrassed to be a Manchester United fan tonight. You are lucky. Oh, good evening to you, Joshua Lambert. We are very lucky, mate. you new to our channel, make sure you are liking, sharing, subscribing, and please subscribe to my football channel as well. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. Something doesn't sit right about the amount of decisions going against Liverpool. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, unless and Eze carrying Palace yet again today. Oh, look, they've been no doubt Crystal Palace best two players this season. I mean, Palace, if it wasn't for them two, they would be in a much worse position. Roy Hodgson did a good job, but unfortunately, look, at his age, he had to step down and retire because it wasn't doing his health any good whatsoever. Refs and officials need to call it out, but every time a manager speaks up, they get punished, except Pep. Yeah, another reason of corruption by the FA. Why should players, why should managers get punished for speaking the truth? It's absolutely shameful, but it's society up in a nutshell these days in 2024. It really does. There's just so much Ah, trash being spoken online, spoken on the TV. It's like it's why I hardly watch the news these days because it's just load of just rubbish. Honestly, I'm still baffled at how Doku got away with that ridiculous challenge at Anfield. Yeah, I know that was crazy, mate. Honestly, just what on earth was the referee thinking not to give him a yellow card or red cards? Because that was dangerous play. It's all teams shaming, not just Liverpool. The only team who doesn't get it punished is 115. Yeah, I know. It's just mad, isn't it? But the FA don't care. All they care about is getting the media attention. It's the same with UEFA as well. They like the media attention and FIFA as well. All footballing organisations just like to be in the spotlight because they think, oh, we're getting coverage and that football is a beautiful game, that we're adding great advertisement to our organisation. No, you fucking not. You just talk absolute trash, so are you. It's as simple as that. You're all corrupt. I can't believe they scrapped replays. Disgraceful decision, Hayden Cox. You seen that YouTube Shorts video I did over on my football channel? I was fuming because it's not good for the football league clubs. It's not good for the non-league clubs because that's what the FA Cup is all about. Having a great day out with your family and possibly getting a replay as well back at a non-league stadium when the non-league clubs could make huge amount of money. But no, the FA don't care about the EFL clubs or the non-league clubs because they're an absolute joke and a disgrace. It's another example why I do not like the FA because they don't care. That handball 2 years ago that screws Liverpool out of the title and nearly relegated Everton as well. I remember that. That was crazy. That's another example of corruption in football. It really is. I never liked City even back when they were rubbish, but I'm starting to dislike them as much as United and Everton. Oh, look, being a Liverpool fan, I can understand why you dislike my football club, but yeah, you've got a lot of respect to me because I just say it how it is. A lot of people do like what I have to say because that's why my channel is growing, but any mutants think I just do this all for my own PR, but I'm really not. What I say comes from the heart because I care about my football club. I've been following them for 24 and a half years, nearly 25 now. And I know these last 10 years have been nowhere near good enough for the standards and the magnitude of Manchester United Football Club. But it's like these PR channels and that, it's almost like you're fighting a losing battle because there's only a few who just say it how it is. Majority of them just copy each other because they're, like I said, so much PR bollocks has been put into our fan base. That's why fans talk absolute crap in these days. Why not just come out and say it how it is, yeah? But if they come out and say it how it is, and they're getting paid by the football club, I guess, they won't be making their money, will they? Dear me, it's an absolute joke and a disgrace. But hey ho, it is what it is. Let them do what they're doing at the end of the day, and I'll carry on what I'm doing on this channel. This channel is growing, I'm so close to 900 subscribers. So if you are a Manchester United fan or a football fan, make sure you are subscribing to this channel because, I do absolutely loads of Manchester United videos. As I say, match reactions, player ratings, previews, and any other Manchester United news. Chelsea Fan TV is my most hated Chelsea channel. They definitely get paid off by the club. It wouldn't surprise me one bit, F1 fan gamer. Honestly, hopefully you make it 8 out of 8 tomorrow. Yes, a football club, that'd be nice. Hayden Cox, that really would be nice. But look, Manchester United fans, as I say, you're watching live. Let me know down below, where do you think we go from here? Because I'm struggling to work out where we are going to go from here as a football club because there is a lot of damage to be repaired. It's not just from half of these players aren't good enough, it's from the stadium to the training ground. And even though Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to build the Wembley of the North, building a 90,000 seater stadium, he wants to. Oh, good evening to you, Paul Tracy. How are you doing, mate? He's a Liverpool fan as well. Coventry so close today. Oh, they were. I felt so sorry for them when they went out, honestly. Chelsea fan TV have met with Todd Bowley and Barley before, and they didn't even question him for what he's done to the club. Just another brown envelope channel. Yep, it proves it, F1 fan gamer. They're just paid by the football club to talk rubbish, and I've had enough, absolutely had enough of fans who've lowered the standards in my fan base and my football club. Because I care about the football club, and others just chat rubbish because, like I said, they're paid by the football club or they're paid by the PR channels just to talk rubbish in these fake accounts. But I believe the first step in getting this football club back on track is we definitely need some new players, ones who care, not just panic buy and buy anyone. Eunice and Johnny, the only ones in our fan base who has high standards. I agree, F1 fan gamer, completely agree with you, mate. Totally agree. Them two just say it how it is. Johnny Minerals is just. I'm glad I follow him now because he's a legend. And obviously, I've got another Chelsea fan as a subscriber who's new to my channel recently, Michael Chelsea FC, who's also in the live chat on Johnny Minerals' channel, and so is F1 Fan Gamer as well. He's usually in the live chat where obviously I did a video the other day explaining that Lee Gunner is my favourite YouTuber because I've been following him for a long time. I love watching his content, and he just says it how it is. He doesn't hide behind the fence, just flat out, straight out says it how it is, like me, like I do on this channel, because even though we got the job done today, why should these players get a free pass? They do not deserve to get a free pass. Every one of them should be absolutely ripped into. And if I was the manager, even though we won the shootout, I would have had that dressing room in locker down, honestly. I'd have absolutely bollocks the players and said, right, this is nowhere near sustainable. You are not going anywhere until you have to listen to what I have to say. Because as a manager, I'll be ruthless. Even Redman he has become like that recently. My favourite Liverpool fan channel, Anfield's Agenda. At least Craig has the balls to criticise the FSG say it how it is. I mean, I watched Craig the other day, and when your club lost to Crystal Palace, he banned someone in his live chat because they're taking the mickey out of people with bipolar and that. I mean, that's nowhere near sustainable. That is, if anyone tried that on here, you're out of here faster before you can say, disgrace. Rory Jennings constantly whining about how much he gates the Pochettino. So annoying. Completely agree, Jamie. It's so he's another one who can be so annoying. Good evening to you, Michael. Chelsea FC. Big up, Mr. Joshy J. That match was an embarrassment. Talk about how lucky, no disrespect, it's Coventry City. I mean, Coventry City, the fight back they showed after being 3-0 down was unbelievable. I thought they were a bit lackluster in the first half, but then in the second half, they came out fighting. But once we took off Mainu, that's where it started to go wrong for us. And once I knew they scored one goal, now get it back to 3-2 or 3-3, because I just know this football club too well. I got no confidence in this team whatsoever. And when I thought Coventry scored the winner, I went, "Oh, I fucking hate these players. This is the worst Manchester United team ever." Because honestly, it is. I don't care what anyone says. This is literally the worst Manchester United team I've ever known in my 24 and a half years following this football club. I thought it's bad under David Moyes in his first season at Manchester United, but this has been absolutely abysmal. Yes, you can use the injuries as an excuse, but I'm not using it as an excuse because injuries is part of football, and the players we've had in our team, we should at least get the job done in that. How we've not lost more games, I have no idea. We should be near where Chelsea are, to be honest, realistically. While I am on this video, I am going to do player ratings live, so let me know your ratings, what you're giving the players. If you like my ratings, great. If not, then I'm not bothered one bit because I am back for the next game where I'll be doing a preview on Tuesday for the Sheffield United game, Wednesday match reaction, then I may even do player ratings live because it's going to be quite a busy week for me this week. With Manchester United videos, F1 videos. They've not progressed this far since 1987, the year they won the FA Cup. Ah, that's interesting. Very interesting. If only Coventry had kind of belief at the beginning, they would have won today. No doubts about it, Michael. Chelsea FC. Completely agree with you, mate. That 1987 final was good game, classic header. Good luck with the snake at your club. Be prepared to cheap young players. Yeah, I know Hayden Cox. At your football club, he's brought in loads of younger players, Cox. But, it's like he cannot afford to make the same mistake at this football club because, like I said, we'll get nowhere if we just bring in younger generation players and offload most experienced players. That would just set us back even more, and you never know, maybe end up in a relegation battle. But Jason Wilcox, I will give him a chance and see how he does. But who replaces the bald scrawled as manager? I have no idea, but I do not want waistcoat wanker Gareth Southgate, that's for sure. To appoint Gareth Southgate would be a car crash waiting to happen because he plays a similar football to what the bald scrawled does anyway. And if Gareth Southgate got the job immediately, I would be Southgate out because he would have no idea how to control this thing. But, Mr. Joshy J, you would have to back Gareth Southgate. You need time to develop because it's a process. What process? You don't need time in a process. You're managing one of the elite football clubs, and the standards should be high. So bollocks that, man. Honestly, I'm sick and tired of hearing all these excuses. by fans getting giddy about wins, draws this season. I certainly haven't. My mates was going mad today, cricket, when you conceded that penalty. No doubts about it, mate. He's a Man United fan, and you told me yesterday in our private chat he gets more angry than what I get. But my goodness sake, you not checked out my match reaction. I was furious, pointing my finger. Big ups to the 13 people in the watch along. Could be even more F1 fan gamer, because when I end the stream, it can sometimes say, oh, you've had about 70 views or 100 views. So, yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. So, look, if we bring in Gareth Southgate, we are dusted, honestly. We're finished as an elite football club. Or Kieran McGregor. Why the fuck are we in talks with Kieran McGregor for? Yes, he used to be coach in the past, but he's a fucking championship manager. Why would we want to promote a championship manager into the Premier League? If Ineos did that, I'd say Ineos out. But Mr. Joshy J, you can't be Ineos out. It's they're rebuilding the football club. If I want to be Ineos out, if they get stuff wrong, I'll call them out. Maybe not be out immediately, but if they were just as bad as what the Glazers were, absolutely I'll be calling for them out. Imagine if the Snake bought in Russell Martin as your manager. Oh gosh, Aidan Cox, don't even go there. Then we are finished, 100% finished as an elite football club. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it's where we are as a football club in the moment. And today, that summed it up in a nutshell where we really are as a football club. How can you go from being 3-0 up, cruising? I was loving it. I was enjoying the game, but once they had one goal back, I was still quite relaxed. So once they got that second goal back, the nerves were starting to get to me when they made it back to 3-0. Oh, I was human, absolutely human. But why should I celebrate us just scraping over the line, getting over the line against Coventry City? Any Manchester United fans are celebrating that, wow, you need to have a word with yourself. I hope Man United beat City in the finals. Good evening to you, Cashew. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but I tell you what, mate, we are getting battered, honestly. There's the so-called Chelsea fans are an embarrassment, still defending Nicholas Jackson. For me, he shouldn't spring his personal life onto the pitch over his heartbreak. Astrid Slosh Potts wins. Yeah, I know. Shocking, mate. And them chances he missed in that game, nowhere near sustainable. And if I was Chelsea, I'd look into replacing him, mate. But they're not going to replace him because look at these big contracts your players are on. So if you have to release them, it's going to cost you a lot of money just to release the players from their contracts. So yeah, you really are. It's going to be peak for your football club, mate. I'm not going to lie. Like for Manchester United, it could be absolutely peak for us in the final. We could get absolutely battered about 4-0, 5-0. Well, if we show a bit of fight and effort, maybe we might have a chance. Realistically, I don't think we got any chance against Man City in that final. I really don't. Sure, he may not be the most exciting manager, but he gets results. I'll be scared and that third season syndrome that follows Jose. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if we keep the ball scrawled on, it could get absolutely peak next season. I'm not going to lie, because a lot of these players absolutely hates the ball scrawled, and I'm not a fan of him either. I absolutely cannot stand the ball scrawled. His interviews are boring. He shows no personality. He walked out on a press conference last week. I mean, that's not a good look, is it? It just shows you that he is well and truly out his depth. But he has the highest winning percentage, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Performances not showed that this season. How many times have I said, oh, we got lucky to win or draw? But yet, a lot of people will be getting giddy about it, won't they? Good luck to them, yeah? Make sure everyone subs this channel and some football channel. You tell them, Hayden Cox. Like I said, you are football fans, Manchester United fans. Get subscribing. Haaland will be back by then. Oh, 100% Michael.Chelsea FC. Absolutely, he will be back. I'll be shocked if City score less than 3 against them bottle jobs. Haaland will be well prepared. I mean, we cannot afford to be so open at the back, man. The way we defended in that second half was criminal. How much time in space did Coventry have? Them defenders and the whole team, as I said, should be put into custody, locked into football jail overnight. Then make them do extra training. I subscribe to you from a fellow fan. Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah, look, it's going to be a painful end to the season. I can see it. I cannot see it getting any better. We got Sheffield United on Wednesday, and I believe we will get battered against. Well, not battered, but we may even lose the game against Sheffield United. I mean, fucking heck, if we lose at home to Sheffield United, the bald ruled should be sacked on the spot. Completely sacked on the spot. Because they're about to get relegated, Sheffield United. And if we lose that, then, oh my goodness me, how peak is it going to get? We're not getting Champions League. I don't think we'll get Europa League either. I mean, we may get in the Conference League, but come on, we're Manchester United Football Club. Yes, I know it'd be a new tournament for us, but to play teams who I've never fucking heard of won't be a good look, will it? And, oh, sorry, bit of skin in my mouth, bit of skin on my teeth from the grapes. Meh. But anyway, yeah, if we lose that to Sheffield United, it will not be a good look at Old Trafford whatsoever. Sheffield United, Celtic could beat them lot. Yeah, I agree, Jamie. Absolutely, mate. Could absolutely destroy Sheffield United. Good season for Aston Villa. So thanks for defeating Arsenal. It was peak. Arsenal bottled it that day. I mean, losing to Aston Villa and the Emirates, and to make matters worse, it was Unai Emery as well. Oh, thank you, F1 Fan Gamer, for that message. I'll have a look at that after I finish recording this. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, I'm just absolutely emotionally drained after that performance tonight. Just nowhere near good enough, nowhere near sustainable. But end of the day, this Manchester United team is trash, and I can't wait for a lot of these players to fuck off out of here. I really can't. They've absolutely just conning a lemon out of this football club. How on earth is number 10 still at this football club? It baffles me. Made of fucking glass, Anthony Martial. What the fuck is he still doing here? Get rid. But he's not leaving because all he cares about is the big bucks. Then, once his contract is up, he'll be out here. He'll just walk out here like a coward thinking, oh, I got my payout. Now I'm going to piss off out here. Just leave, yeah? You're absolute ruled. Even Port Vale who got relegated yesterday back to League Two, would have no issue against United. Yeah, I know, crazy, absolutely crazy. I have to admit, Arsenal fans leaving early was pathetic. Either stay in the end or don't show up. Yeah, crazy, because they're still in this title race, but unfortunately, I cannot see Man City losing any of their games. I think they'll win every single game, and unfortunately, Arsenal and Liverpool will miss out. But it just goes to show when you're in the title race like this, you cannot afford one slip up. It's as simple as that. But yeah, Manchester United, What's the kit? Oh, it's next season's Links kit. It's from DH Games. And we've replaced the sponsor with Snapdragon. I love it. It's much better than that TeamViewer sponsor. That TeamViewer sponsor is absolutely trash. This reminds me of Vodafone in the early 2000s. It really does. Just what beautiful kits they produced in the early 2000s. Vodafone with Nike and Umbro. Oh, them were the days, man, honestly. Them were the days that yeah, I'm loving this shirt. Much better than TeamViewer. And I've got the away leagues kit to review for next season as well. But yeah, I'm just absolutely. That team today has made me feel so hurt. I know we got the job done and I should be happy in that, but I'm not, honestly. I didn't celebrate the win. All I did was clap my hands, and that was it. Because I'm just emotionally, physically drained watching my team this season. I cannot wait for the season to end. But, Mr. Joshy J, we could win the FA Cup. But we won't. We'll get hammered. But you're writing off the team even before the FA Cup final, Mr. Joshy J. Why do you think after seeing that bottle job of a performance in the second half, why do you think I'm writing my team off? I generally do not care what people think, okay? You cannot defend the indefensible. These players are an absolute disgrace. Going up, celebrating like they won the fucking FA Cup and won the Premier League the way they celebrated winning that shootout. Get out of here, man. Seriously. But you should be happy that the players are happy, Mr. Joshy J. Why should they get in the media attention? They should be absolutely ashamed to wear the badge, the football club shirt. Honestly, they should be ashamed to play for this badge. Apart from Mainu, Ganacho, and a couple of others, a lot of them just need to get out of here. Pack your bags and get out. It's as simple as that. But you're only saying that for your own PR, Mr. Joshy J. Look, there's no PR on this channel. What I say flat out, just say it how it is. No nonsense, no scripting. And another example, I don't script. Just go and watch my match reaction from earlier. How many times I was pointing my finger because I was absolutely seething and fuming at these players. You know, three things that are guaranteed in life: the Hangman not winning Wimbledon, Jimmy White's not winning the Crucible final, and Arsenal bottoming it all over again around March and April time. It's always the time they seem to drop off Michael Chelsea FC. And obviously, you got them coming up on Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday night. I'll be watching that game. Look forward to that one. Who would you keep in? Who would you get rid of for United? Number 10, Marcus Rashford, he needs to go. 21, Anthony, he needs to go. Number 11, Anthony Martial, he definitely needs to go, man. He needs to get out of here. Ericsson, his legs are gone. Get rid. Casemiro, his legs are gone. Get rid. Rafael Varane, his legs are gone. Get rid. Rasmus Højlund, I'll give him another season at least. Garnacho should stay. He shows promises. Kobe Mainu definitely should stay. He's been our player in the season. Andre Onana, like, again, I'll give him another season. He has improved, but he's nowhere near the complete article yet, honestly. But yeah, thanks for asking that question, Kasu. I appreciate that, mate. And again, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Saying that, I shouldn't laugh as Liverpool bottle in April and May. Wish I kept my mouth shut now. Would you get rid of AWB? Again, I'll give him a little bit more time. Another one, Victor Lindelof, probably not good enough in this football club. He puts in the work rate, but I don't think he's good enough. Maguire, he done decent today. That's a good header. he scored. How much time was he allowed? And that was criminal by Coventry. Just a free header, bang, into the net. Number 8, the captain, Bruno Fernandes. I mean, I'm not always a fan of him being captain because he likes to have to go in the referees and that. I believe someone else should be captain, but definitely he should stay in this football club, number 8, because again, like I said, really, again today, he's only another one who can have his head held up high, trying to make things happen. Hit the crossbar. The apologies will all say that number 10 is Manchester through and through. Yeah, like Michael Chelsea FC. Now just give him a free pass because he's done great for the community, this and that. It's like, and what? And what? Yeah, he's not doing his work out on the pitch. So bin him off. Get rid of number 10. Sick and tired of him. Honestly, he's my most hated Manchester United player in the moment. Get rid. He's got to go. And the bald crawled as well. And so many other players have got to go. I heard 21 should have started. Should the Coventry players today. I mean, he absolutely does try 21, but I don't think he's good enough for this football club. This line has got so many views. I don't doubt it because these players deserve it. They deserve to be teared a new asshole. It's okay you pronounced it well. Oh, thank you, Cassie. Appreciate that, mate. You know, Liverpool have had a few bad weeks. The abuse of our players have got off the fans is ridiculous. First Gapu, then Quanish is a joke. I agree. Football fans, though, once players have bad games, they like to be emotionally abusing these players because they just want the media attention. They don't have anything better to do in their life, so they think, oh, let's just bully them players. Get out here, man. Seriously. It's just like, that's not sustainable, if you ask me. But there's a lot of work to do, honestly. We are in trouble as a football club, and the rebuild is going to take a long time. There are going to be bumps in the road, but I am here for the journey. I believe we can get back to the levels, but we just need the right people and the right owners in charge of this football club. 9 times out of 10, Maguire is useless, but you must admit, he's actually decent at headers. Oh, he is. That's one of his things he's good at. It's a bit like Scott McTominay. I don't always think he's good enough to be starting matches, but as a super sub, he is superb in the amount of goals he heads in. More heads than I've ever gotten. I understand people hate losing, but taking football this seriously is weird. Just keep an eye. Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos need to start being ruthless because they don't. Nothing will change. Completely agree, Michael. Chelsea FC. This is why I'm not getting giddy about it just yet. I hope Ineos are successful, but I still have my concerns. I really do because, there's a lot of work to do. Sorry for that joke. No, it's all good, LC Gaming Vlogs. All good. Just pure banter. That's what I like. That's a crazy joke. Ha ha ha. But yeah, crazy. But Ineos really do need to start being ruthless. We just need the right director, Dan Ashworth as well. We still need Dan Ashworth over the line. If we can get him, we're definitely on the right track to recovery. But just having Jason Wilcox is a huge gamble, you ask me. But, Mr. Joshy J, give him time and that. I will give him a chance, and I hope it works out. But he's not immune from criticism. If he gets it wrong in the summer, I'm calling him out next season. It's as simple as that, because that's what I do on this channel. I don't hide behind the fence. I just flat out say it how it is, because that's what I like to be on this channel. This is no PR channel. Like, if my favourite player has a good game, I praise them. And they have a bad game, I call them out. If they've done something wrong, but He got Southampton to fourth. And what? And what? Your team are in the playoff position. They've bottled automatic promotion, so you must be human, Hayden Cox. I have to be going now. Take care, everyone. Goodbye, LC Gaming and Vlogs. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Big love to you, yeah. Thank you so much for your support as always. Well, I'm off to get ready for bed. Football today has exhausted me. Take care, everyone. Pleasure as usual. Good night to you, Jamie, as well. Good night, mate. But yeah, you know, watching that today makes me realise, makes me feel how gutted I am coming to the realisation that I hate this team. I don't hate Manchester United Football Club. I just hate these set of players. I really do, because they're not playing for the badge. And like I say, all they care about is being paid money. I want players who care about the badge, not just care about the money, show pride and passion to play for such an elite football club. But anyway, let's get on to the player ratings now, as we have reached the hour mark. Let's start off with Mr. Banana, Andre Onana. Andre Onana, I'm going to give him a 7 because I believe he did make a couple good saves today. He kept Coventry out a few times. So, yeah, I'll give Andre Onana a 7. Diego Dello in the right back position. I'll give him an average 6. I don't think he did a lot wrong. Got back a couple times, made a couple of crucial blocks. Wasn't really outstanding, but still put in a good shift. So I'll give him a 6. Casemiro. Now, obviously, that penalty he took in the shootout was shocking. But a couple tackles he put in to the Coventry players was quite good. So I'll give him a respectable 6, I think. I don't think he was outstanding, but that penalty was shocking. But he did put in a decent shift. So, yeah, I'll give Casemiro a 6. Harry Maguire, I'll give him a 6 as well. I thought he defended well. That header he scored was outstanding, but wasn't really setting the world on fire. So, yeah, that's why I'm going to give Harry Maguire an average 6. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, obviously he gave away the penalty, did the handball, but his overall performance was not too bad. So I'll give him a 6 as well. I thought he was decent, to be honest. Ten Hag is gone there. Jim has already made his decision, I reckon. I believe he's gone, mate. The ball's ruled is out of here faster before he can say, but, give me time. I believe he's already come to that conclusion. Scott McTominay in the central defensive field position. I'm going to give him an average 6 as well. I mean, I don't think he was outstanding. Hardly made any work rate in the game whatsoever. So that's why I'm going to give him an average 6. Kobe Mainu, I'm going to give him a 7. Definitely going to give him a 7. Again, another player who was giving it absolutely everything. And he is our player in the season by a country mile, always putting his heart and soul into everything. I love players like that, and I miss having so many players like that. Thinking of class of 92, how many players were playing for that badge instead of caring about the big bucks. But yeah, Kobe Mainu has been superb. And he was again in this game, so I'll give him a 7. And I'd love to know why he was substituted in the second half. The captain, number 8, I'm going to give him a 7 as well, because I thought he played very well. Scored a good goal, hit the crossbar a couple times, and his movement was fantastic. So that's why I'm going to give him a 7. Garnacho on the right wing, I'm going to give him a 6. I thought he had an okay-ish game, wasn't really outstanding, didn't see much of him, but still thought he put in a decent shift anyway. So yeah, I'll give him a average 6 really. Number 10, 2, shocking. No doubt our worst player out on the pitch again. And how in the fuck did he miss that opportunity from so many yards out? Shocking by number 10. The sooner he is out of here, the better. I had enough of number 10, honestly. He offers absolutely nothing to this football club whatsoever. But Mr. Joshy J, he's done for good for the community, this and that. And what? And what? Yeah, that's off the pitch. I care about the stuff he does on the pitch. And clearly, he's not performing on the pitch. It's as simple as that. I've absolutely had enough of him. Bin him off. Get him in the bin and get him out in this football club. Honestly, seriously, so jarring to listen to. And finally, on to Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund, I'm going to give him a average 6, really. I mean, I don't think he was involved too much in the game, but he did make a couple runs, getting into a dangerous area. He scored a winning penalty, but I'm not happy in the way he celebrated that. Manchester United players celebrating like they won the fucking World Cup or the league. It's a disgrace after you put in a performance like that. Other fans can get giddy about it, but I'm not. I'm still absolutely fuming with these players. Why should they get given a free pass? They should be absolutely called out. But yeah, a lot of bang average performances today. And two, what really stood out for me, like I said, was Kobe Mainu and number 8, the captain, are the two who I'll give man of the match to. And maybe possibly you can say Onana had a good game as well, making a couple of good saves. Substitutions, Christian Eriksen, I'll give him an average 6. And like I said, really, his legs are gone. I don't think he offers much to this team anymore, unfortunately. Forson, I'll give him a 6. I thought he did reasonably well. Khalid Diallo, I'll give him a 6 as well. I thought he did reasonably well as well. And any other subs, they can get given a 6. Any remaining subs I miss out. The bald fraud for the team selection, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, obviously I was disappointed to see number 10 starting again, but Casemiro being played out of position, I was very surprised about that. So yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The team's performance. Now, this is a tricky one because we were 3-0 up, cruising, then the team bottled it and got back to 3-3. First half performance, I'll say now is about an average 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. But that second half performance, for that 2 out of 10, you cannot afford to switch off like that. You really can't. It's absolutely criminal the way the team switched off like that. But yeah, just look. Like I say, you like these ratings, great. Not then, I'm not bothered one bit because I am back for the next game against Sheffield United with a preview on Tuesday, match reaction on Wednesday, may even do player ratings live that night as well. Then Thursday, I may do the preview to the Premier League game whenever we play again next weekend. But yeah, a lot of videos to come this week, so I thought it makes more sense to do player ratings on this video, so they're doing it on a separate video, because now it gives me a free pass to bring out my F1 driver ratings and team ratings tomorrow at 6 p.m. as I've done the player ratings tonight. But if you're still watching live, let me know down below. If you're a Manchester United fan, where do we go from here? Because I'm struggling to work out where do we go from here as a football club, because we've got many issues. What needs to be resolved? What needs to be fixed? Eriksen was good for Spurs back in the day, but struggles in the Premier League. a return to Serie A maybe. I mean, with their rules and that, obviously he's got a pacemaker fitted, so which obviously helps his heart and that. And I think the reason why he had to leave Serie A was because he couldn't play with a pacemaker, so he had to come back to the Premier League, really. But they may change the rules now. I have no idea. But yeah, to me, it's just now he struggles in the Premier League, and it's a bit like Rafael Varane as well. And Casemiro, as you said, Chelsea FC. Real Madrid are such an elite football club because they definitely got rid of them at the right time, and they knew the Glazers were coming, so they're thinking, "Oh right, let's just accept any offer by the Glazers and we're offloads them." Elite Real Madrid are levels above any other football club, and their fans are absolutely ruthless. There's a game earlier on in the season where they had no possession at home for 2 minutes, and out came the white handkerchiefs, and they were booing like crazy, Real Madrid fans, because it's the standards Real Madrid hold. Like I say, they're levels above these English fan base in England are too soft. Well, not so much with me, myself, Lee Gunner, John Nee Minerals, and Unit Talks Football. We're not soft because we're brutal, we're ruthless. We just say it how it is. The mutants like to make the ones who say it how it is an easy target because they're jealous the way we say it how it is, and they don't have anything better to do in their time. It's just absolutely crazy and jarring sometimes. It really is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I think tomorrow I would have got my head around what happened today, but it's going to take a while for me to calm down over this because I'm still absolutely fuming out of that game. And why should any Manchester United fans be happy in that? I think realistic fans will be human, but fans who come from the mutant PR channels, they won't care. They'll just be saying to the fans who are realistic, "Oh, just be happy you won the game. Get behind the balls roll to this and that." It's like just stand up to yourself, yeah. Stand your ground against these mutants. Come out and say it how it is, yeah, and hold your football club accountable because I hold this football club accountable because the Glazers have absolutely destroyed us these last 10 years. It's been nowhere near good enough. They've appointed rubbish managers, the recruitment has been shocking. It really has been awful recruitment by the Glazers. They need to take responsibility for it. Ed Woodward, who used to be our chairman, he needs to take responsibility. And Richard Arnold as well, he needs to take responsibility because we've just invested in absolute rubbish with these directors. While I am happy we got a new director now, we must not stop there. We need a whole new rebuild, a whole new system, as long as it isn't an AI scouting system like Chelsea, because that would really piss me off if we had an AI scouting system where it just goes by data and that. No, do it in the old fashioned way. Hire a professional who knows about transfers and get it done that way. Do not use AI because we go the same route as Chelsea. We are finished. We are dusted. Add Kylian Mbappe and Endrick in the Real Madrid team in the summer, and they will be formidable again. Oh, honestly, now dominate, mate, because again, they're levels. Real Madrid are levels above these football clubs. Bayern Munich fans, they are levels above the English fan base because they criticised Harry Kane. Even though Harry Kane has had a good season, they're not afraid to call out their players, and why should they? But like I say, the English fan base is soft mentality because of all these PR channels and all these mutants on all these fake accounts is why the English fan base is soft, unfortunately. While there are a few who say it how it is, the once we say it how it is, are fighting a losing battle really against the PR and mutant channels and the PR YouTubers because it's like we're individuals who like to say how it is, but really we're fighting the losing battle trying to convince the PR channels to have high standards because they won't because they're getting paid by the football club and they don't want to get in trouble doing anything wrong. So that's why they don't say how it is. Where on here I do, Lee Gunner does, Johnny Mimrels, Eunice Talks Football, and a few other YouTubers like Saeed TV. He's no doubt my favourite United fan YouTuber because again he says it how it is, and he is Eric Ten Hag out, and so am I as well. This ball's ruled has got to go. He's nowhere near good enough. The Green Army are back in a relegation battle now. Worry in times Hayden Cox to Plymouth Argyle. It really is. It's squeaky bum time. But it's a championship. It can be so unforgiving. All you need is one defeat and you're back in trouble. One win can get you out of trouble. I think if we win one more game, we'll be okay because of the goal difference. But we need to win one last game because next weekend is the penultimate weekend of the season. Then the weekend after, it's literally the end of the season. Then it's the playoffs for Southampton and that, which for you, it's not going to be fun, mate. I tell you, but absolutely, if Saints get in the playoffs, I will be watching the Saints and be wearing the match worn Southampton shirt, what I have. Because that is such a lovely shirt, man. I can't believe I won that in the auction. I said something thinking, oh, why are you wearing that, Mr. Joshy J? Surely you should keep it. Just frame it or something. No, it's a nice shirt, man. And it's not like I'm going to go outside in it. I'm just going to lounge around in it inside, especially on a warm day, and that would be so comfortable to wear in my flat. And it's very baggy as well. It's match worn Ryan Manning shirt. So the players actually wore it, which is crazy. But yeah, if that is a Manchester United match worn shirt, no doubt I would frame it. Or I've had a few match worn shirts, some I may wear and some I may just frame. But this United kit, I absolutely love it, this new one. I really hope it is going to be our kit, but it's probably going to be completely different. It's no coincidence that United stand started as soon as Alex Ferguson retired. The Glazers control and their tight grip on the club begun. Yes, it did. Once Alex Ferguson left, that was it, mate. That was the end of us being an elite football club. I mean, we could get back to being an elite football club again, but unfortunately, like I said, it's just going to take time and we need a complete rebuild. We need a whole new system. As long as I said, as long as we don't copy Chelsea, then I'm all for it in that. But if we copy Chelsea, then forget it. We're finished. But you're being too negative, Mr. Joshy J. You got to be realistic. I am realistic, okay? Because I know about my football club. But you're just doing this for clicks and views and your own PR. I tell you what, there's no PR on this channel. Anyone who thinks that can get in the bin. And La Bazzara. Let's have it right. Big up to Lee Gunner and Johnny Mimrels. Absolutely love both of your channels, honestly. But yeah, crazy. I mean, no doubt there'll be a lot of Manchester United fans heading from the pub tonight. But would I go to the pub? Good evening to you, CDK. How are you doing, mate? Thank you for joining me this evening. What did you make of that shower of shit this afternoon? Because I'm absolutely raging, mate. I'm fuming. I'm so angry. Literally, just by doing this stream, I've not calmed it down. I'm a bit calmer from my match reaction because in my match reaction, I was seething. If you not check that out, please check it out because tell you what, this football club is just, watching that was so painful. I couldn't relax, man. And watching that penalty shootout made me so nervous. And, we got the job done in the end. great, job done, players did their job, but should they be celebrating? In my opinion, no, because it's not a good look. And if they celebrate like that, it's like nobody will talk about the poor performance, but I will be talking about it. Inside TV, even though we're in the final, he's still saying out 10 our out, and I'm exactly the same as well. Because I know deep down we are not winning that FA Cup. I'm sorry, we're just not. We'll be in for an absolute hiding. But you should be getting behind the team no matter what, Mr. Joshy J. I will wear my shirts with pride, okay, when the final's on. But doesn't mean I'm going to look forward to it, because I'm not, because I think we'll be in for an absolute hiding. But I'll react to the game as usual. I'll watch it in that. Hate the squads, hate the performances, shameful display. Completely agree with you, mate. And that's exactly what you said in my match reaction. And I don't blame you either. Literally, when Coventry scored that goal, I went, "Oh, I hate this team. I hate these players. This is the worst Manchester United team I've seen in my life." Because we got too many bottle jobs in our team who care about the money. Instead of playing for the badge, all they care about is the money, money, money. It's just like so jarring. It really is. Why can't we have ruthless players like Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, David Beckham, Gary Neville, Phil Neville? Honestly, it's just absolutely. I miss them days so much. But again, it's just players are too soft these days. And with VAR and that, it's like the amount of stuff like Roy Keane could get away with, you got no chance getting away with it these days. But I liked football back then in the 90s and the early 2000s. It is a joy to watch. Now it's all about PR and that. Social media needs to take a big part in that. It really does. But yeah, honestly, I hate this team, and I hate a lot of these players as well. A lot of them just need to go, get out. I don't care if they've done some good things in the past. Like, say, number 10, he's done some good things, but he has to go, honestly. Number 10 has to go, the ball's ruled has to go. It's as simple as that. I'm going to have to go, mate, as I'm so tired from the cricket this weekend. Oh, that's fine, Hayden Cogs. You're welcome to message me anytime, mate. And tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing a live watch along on my football channel of Middlesbrough versus Leeds. Probably going live about 7:45 for that. So, yeah, I look forward to that game. A huge game for the battle for promotion in the EFL Championship. And obviously, Michael Carrick as well, Middlesbrough manager. And I hope he does Leeds. I really do. As a Manchester United fan, ex-Manchester United player getting one over Leeds United, that'd mean everything to me. That really would. If you're not subscribed to my football channel, please do. Link is pinned on top and the live chats. I usually post match reactions, like YouTube shorts, and sometimes I do a couple long videos and on the odd occasion live watch-alongs, like what I'll be doing tomorrow night. But yeah, Mainu, as I say, he's just been our player this season. He's been quality. I absolutely love Kobe Mainu because he's been promoted from the youth academy and he's doing great. But my concern is, will he have a drop off at some point? Because most of the players that get promoted from the youth academy start strong, like what number 10 did, and then disappear off the face of the earth. It's crazy, it really is. Man United are beginning to have a habit of conceding goals after 90 minutes, and it was usually called Fergie time once. Yeah, I know, I can remember Michael Chelsea FC, mate, where we used to kill off teams in the 90th minute. Instead, now it's completely the other way around, where we are bottling it in the 90th minute. It's just so sad how times have changed at this football club. It really is. But there's a few individuals who need to take huge responsibility for that. Aaron Glazer, who was at the game today, what an absolute disgrace. Half the time you're not in the fucking football matches, so why did you turn up today at Wembley Stadium? Oh, because you wanted the media attention because it was an FA Cup semi-final. Disgrace. Joel Glazer. Disgrace. And any other in the Glazers. Disgrace. And that director we've had for the last decade or so, the one who's just resigned, disgrace. All you need to take responsibility for why the standards are down on the floor of my beautiful historic football club. Instead of being high up here, I aim for high standards. I don't accept mediocrity. If you show fight and we lose, I praise you. But if you play shit and we lose, I call you out because that's what I'll always do with my football team. You do not get a free pass on this channel. There's absolutely no favoritism whatsoever. I don't care whether you're my favourite player, least favourite player. If you have a bad game, you're getting called out. It's as simple as that. Because I think that's what makes you a true, realistic fan if you call out your players instead of giving them a free pass. You call out your players, you know for sure that you're angry, and there's no way these players should be given a free pass. Get Big Sam in. I mean, if we're in a relegation battle, I would say yes, go for him. But to have him as full time manager, I don't think would be the right option, mate, because you know yes, he has a good record in that. He did decent at Bolton, to be fair, but managing a top level elite football club, I believe he may be a bit out of his depth. But he was given the right backing in that. Who knows? But I do not want Gareth Southgate. I don't want Graham Potter, that's for sure. No way. I don't want De Zerbi because I believe he's not ready to manage an elite football club. Wow, and the Glazers actually went to the game. Interesting. Yeah, if you got time, Michael.Chelsea FC, check out the highlights. It's only Aaron Glazer there. He was sat with the new Ineos board and that. But it's a disgrace. Half the time, the Glazers only show up to matches when they want to, and it should not be allowed. They should literally be on Crime Watch and that, showing up to a game when they want to. Criminal. Put them in football jail as well. With these bottle jobs. Honestly, absolute bottle jobs. After today, these players should hang themselves, hang your heads in shame, yeah? All these players, bottle jobs. Apart from Kobe Mainu and number 8, Bruno Fernandes, who put in a decent shift. But the rest of them just get in the bin after today, yeah. Get in the bin. Cruising, 3-0 up, enjoying the game, going from enjoying it to absolutely tearing my hair out. It's just not sustainable whatsoever. I don't care what anyone says. Anyone watching that who was happy with that performance, wow. I absolutely would question you as being a Manchester United fan that you haven't just come on the PR Mutants channel. You're happy that performance because how can anyone enjoy that? Watching that for literally 120 minutes. It's just exhausting, jarring to watch. It's just painful at times. It really is. And it's not going to get any easier for us until the end of the season. I can see it getting much worse. I believe we'll lose a couple more games between now and the end of the season. But Mr. Joshy J, just have confidence in the team. You should be getting behind the team. I know this team too well. It's like, if you could tell a story on this team, you could absolutely write a book on them. Once an opposition score, we just fold and capitulate. It's just nowhere near good enough, is it? Let's hang it right. Nowhere near sustainable. But I am going to be wrapping this up in a few minutes, people. Thank you so much for your company this evening. I really appreciate it. Big love to you all, yeah? If you are a football fan, make sure you are subscribing to this channel. And please subscribe to my football channel as well. Link is pinned on top of the live chat. And I may be able to fit in the title. If worse, it'll be in the description to this video. But 1 hour and 30 minutes, this emergency meeting, just absolutely ripping into this team and players. I've enjoyed your company in the live chat this evening. It's been a fun 1 hour and 30-minute session. It really has. If you're watching afterwards, comment what you thought in the game down below in the comments, and I will always reply back to you. Because if you reply to me, if you write a comment, I will always get back to you. Because you've taken the time and effort to comment, I will always respond to you. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night, all.